The trial of William Samoei Ruto and Joshua Arap Sang before the International Criminal Court continued from 20th to 28th February 2014 with the testimony of the 12th prosecution witness who testified under the pseudonym P-0409. The witness testified under the protective measures of a pseudonym, facial pixilation, and voice distortion. Several parts of the testimony were given in private sessions, closed to the public to preserve the confidentiality of the witness's identity. During open sessions, the witness testified about the Nandi Hills area in the Rift Valley province during the campaign period of the 2007 presidential elections. He said the area was mostly populated by people from the Kalenjin ethnic group, along with Luyas, Kisis, Luos, and Kikuyus. Most of the population in Nandi Hills supported the ODM, Orange Democratic Movement, except for the Kikuyus, who in majority supported the PNU, Party of National Unity, the witness said. The witness further confirmed that he attended 5 political rallies organized by the ODM during its campaign in Nandi Hills, Kapchorwa, Maraba, Labuiwo, and Meteitei. He testified that ODM officials William Ruto and Henry Kosgei both addressed the crowd during those rallies. The witness spoke extensively about certain phrases used by Mr. Ruto and Mr. Kosgei in Swahili and in the Kalenjin language. He explained that while they were urging the crowd to vote for the ODM, both politicians also made some references to non-Kalenjin groups in their speeches. The witness was examined by prosecution trial lawyer Lorenzo Pugliati.
Witness, I'm going to read to you once again the Kalenjin words, and you can listen please and tell the court if this is what you heard Mr. Ruto saying. Maki machi ketit ne kibu chumpek.
Sawa.
It's correct.
And for the record, could you say in Swahili what that means?
Inamaanisha.
It means we don't want trees brought by the whites.
Now, witness, can you tell the court what your understanding of that phrase, that sentence, means to you?
Alikuwa akimaanisha.
He meant that he didn't want people who took their wealth from the whites. He was talking about Luyas, Luos, Kikuyus, and Kisis.
Kama Waluya, Wajaluo, Wakikuyu na Wakisi.
Following the prosecution's examination, the witness was examined by the common legal representative for victims in this case, Mr. Wilfred Nderito, essentially in private session. During the cross-examination by the defense counsel for Mr. Sang, Joseph Kipchumba Kigen Katwa, the witness stood by his testimony regarding the parables he heard during the rallies. The defense counsel for Mr. Ruto, Karim Khan QC, also cross-examined the witness about each of the rallies he said he attended. The witness confirmed his testimony about the places where they took place and about the speeches given by Mr. Ruto and Mr. Kosgei. Mr. Khan also presented to the witness some television news reports and newspaper articles which were showing that during nationwide ODM campaigns, Mr. Ruto was on a campaign trail with Musalia Mudavadi and Joseph Nyaga, while Henry Kosgei was campaigning alongside Raila Odinga, Najib Balala, and Charity Ngilu. The witness stood by his testimony that he saw Mr. Ruto and Mr. Kosgei campaigning together in the 5 rallies he attended.
Are you aware, witness, that usually Henry Kosgei accompanied the Honourable Raila Odinga to campaign rallies, and they were also accompanied by Charity Ngilu and Najib Balala? Are you aware of that?
Siwezi nikajua.
I don't know.
And are you aware that the usual partner at campaign meetings of Musalia Mudavadi was Mr. William Ruto and also Joe Nyaga?
Siwezi nikajua.
I don't know.
Your Honours, we'll go to tab 54, and the ERN is Ken OTP 0103-3147. It's from the Standard newspaper, 7th of December 2007, and witness, I'll read it to you before it comes on the screen so you can just focus on my words. It starts, ODM presidential running mate, Mr. Musalia Mudavadi, has dismissed President Kibaki's just concluded tour of Western Province as inconsequential. And then 3 paragraphs below it says, Mudavadi and William Ruto are in a campaign trail in the North Rift. Yesterday they addressed crowds in Kipkaren, Selian, Kapsaret, and Kessis in Mossop and Eldoret East constituencies. They urge voters not to be lured by empty promises. Speaking at Kipchoge Kano Stadium in Kapsabet, Ruto said, quote unquote, false prophets were moving around the country trying to scare Kenyans. He said those opposing the Majimbo system of government were the same people who opposed multi-party democracy, yet they were now enjoying the fruit. So my question to you, witness, does this help refresh your memory that William Ruto and Musalia Mudavadi used to campaign very frequently together?
Siwezi
I
nikakubali.
cannot agree.
You don't agree or you don't know, witness?
Sijui.
I don't know.
Proceedings in the case of William Ruto and Joshua Sang will continue on Tuesday, 4th March, with the testimony of the 13th prosecution witness.
It is in this courtroom that trials and other proceedings at the International Criminal Court take place. The ICC tries individuals charged with the gravest crimes of concern to the international community: war crimes, genocide, and crimes against humanity. This is where the judges sit during the proceedings. The ICC has 18 judges, not only from different countries, but from different continents. The main role of judges is to ensure fair and expeditious trials with full respect for the rights of the accused and with regard to the protection of victims and witnesses. The judges hear witnesses and any other evidence presented by the prosecutor, the defense, or the legal representatives of victims, and assess the credibility and arguments of the parties, and then issue a decision in the interest of justice.